Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so today I want to talk about a few other things that are really important to help our channel grow. And one of them is something I personally really suck at, and that's the community post. So the community post is literally about your community, your subscribers, the people that watch your content, and the people that enjoy your hanging out with you. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to long form content. So what I use my community post for, as I'm learning to use it and trying to remember, is sharing other people's content. Now, sharing other people's content pushes that channel and helps it grow. It pushes it in the algorithm and bumps it up so more people have the opportunity to see that thumbnail come across their newsfeed. So, also, another thing that helps other content creators grow and get pushed in the algorithm is hyping their channel. Now, that wasn't a thing for me when I started this because I'm going on year 3 now. But hyping people's content really does push them in the algorithm. Now, we get 3 hypes a week. So use them wisely. I try to really, when I see a video that really catches my attention on one of my subscribers, like one of the people in my community, I like to hype it. So I don't just give them out to anybody. I like to spread it around and show love to everybody. And, you know, when you think about the word community, it's all of us. We're all growing together, right? As we're learning, as we're sharing, as we're getting to know each other. So the other thing that really helps your content creation and helps other channels is liking it, hitting that thumbs up. It is such an easy thing to do. Now they are kind of switching it around when it comes to live streams. It's always been to double tap the screen to like the live, but now sometimes you go into some live streams and you actually have to go up and hit the thumbs up. It'll drop down and then give you the option to hit the thumbs up. That, again, really helps, especially when someone's live. The more likes they get, the more the algorithm's going to push it out. And when you're in a live, comment. Lots of comments. Emojis are great because they see that action on that chat, right? So, again, it's going to push it out more. So, those are simple ways to help a channel grow as well. Now, if a channel is monetized, they would prefer that you watch the ads. And I know some of the ads can go on and on. Now, I'm not really sure about this yet. I'm partially monetized, but I don't understand the dynamic of the ads. I'm hearing, again, don't know, that it's like literally pennies. Now, I know pennies add up, but it's a lot to ask for people. If you have a long form video already that's, say, 15 minutes long, I personally would rather people watch my video than the ads. So if they only have 15 minutes, you know, maybe let one ad run and then skip past it, because I want you to see my content. I'm not, you know, as much as the ads are important, I'd rather you watch my content. And on that note, if you don't have time, if you, because on the thumbnail, when you see someone's video, it'll have a timestamp. It'll tell you how long it is. If you don't have time to watch it, just go past it. Go back to it. Maybe write it down on a pen and paper in that book of yours. If you watched my video on how to start a playlist, I talked about having a book. That book is for more than just keeping track of your solid subscribers. It's for writing down your ideas and being creative, because when you have an idea come into your mind and you're like, I should do a video on that, just write it down. You might get back to it, you might not, but have that there, because some of those videos where we think, oh, I should do that, some of those are my best videos. Because I wrote it down and I was like, hey, okay, I'll do a video on that. And then it worked out perfect. So all of these thoughts that we have as creators come into our head, write them down in that book. That book will serve you throughout your entire YouTube journey, okay? Comments. Now, comments, both as a subscriber and a creator are really important. And that's what helps our channels grow, is getting to know people. So when someone, if you're a creator and someone takes the time, because not everybody will comment, not everybody will hit the thumbs up, but if someone does take the time to comment on one of your videos, I feel it's really important to acknowledge them and show them appreciation and gratitude for coming to my channel to watch my content. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and every time someone comes to my channel, I'm literally honored and flattered at the very same time, because thank you so much. So when you're responding to a comment, and I know some creators, they heart it, or, you know, whatever. I think it's really important to let those people know, hey man, thank you so much for coming by my channel. I hope you enjoyed the content. Or if they left a comment about the comment, interact with them on that, you know, like leave some sort of a question, or what I like to, well, what's called a call to action in your comment section to get them to respond again. So I'm going to say the video is about birds, okay? Because I recently posted one on the Stellar Jays, or Blue Jays, depending on who you talk to. Anyways, I posted the video, and in the comments, somebody asked that very question, what type of bird is it? So now I have the opportunity not only to say, hey, thank you so much for coming by my channel. I appreciate your time. And then I let her know, well, there's called either this or this. It depends who you're talking to. We went back and forth in the comments section and got to know each other, at which time then I went and checked out her channel, because the whole thing is, honestly, if you enjoy someone's content and you like hanging out with them and watching them talk about whatever, you're going to more than likely enjoy their content, right? So go check it out, because again, this is how we grow and we build, right? So maybe, you know, I mean, we could all do a video on a red ball. And I spoke about this, I believe, in my trolls video. We could all do a video on a red ball, and they're all going to be completely different and unique, because we are all completely different and unique. So all of these things make a difference. Hang on here, I just want to make sure. Yeah, make sure you shine brightly in your comments. Call to actions, you can use those in your videos. You can use them in your comment section. You know, because basically what it means is you want a response. You're waiting for a response. So it's something that is respondable to, right? It's not just an emoji. It's not just whatever. But I have to say quickly before I end this, as your channel grows, you guys, like my channel's growing. I'm over 2,000 subscribers now. It's hard to keep up with the comments in a respectful manner. Now, honestly, the people that have been with me for the long haul and the people that know me, I do sometimes just give them an emoji. Typically, I try to say thank you. But like I said, as it's getting busier and busier and more people are coming to my channel, my solids are starting to get emojis, and I love you guys. I still want to acknowledge the people coming. I want to welcome them to my channel and encourage them to check out more of my content, right? And that's where our playlist comes into play. So all of this kind of goes together, right? Your content, whether you edit or not, it doesn't matter. You don't need to use AI for your thumbnails. You don't need to hire anybody. You can build your own channel on your own with tips and tricks. So if you guys have any other comments or suggestions, put them down there so we can all learn together. And I thank you so much for coming by my channel, and I hope this helps. Even one person will make it a benefit. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.